All right, guys, today we're going to be going through the Delta PID controllers outfitted on all new Primo XR series machines. As you can see, you have two temperature values displayed on your screen. The top temperature, the temperature in red, this one here is going to be your internal bean temperature. And the temperature down below is going to be your set value or target temp. All right. Now to change your target temperature, all you have to do is use the up and down arrow keys. If you want to increase your temperature, you're going to hit the up arrow. Say you want to do a medium roast. Say you're going to 425. Take it up to 425. You'll see it flashing. Click the set button. Once there's no more flashing, you've set that temperature and you're good to go. So now the machine is set to go up to 425 degrees, and that is our new target temp. All right, if we want to take that back down, same thing. Hit the down arrows here. Say 415 is where we're trying to go. Click set and you're good to go. Now, a couple key features on the Delta PID. Depending on what software you use, if you want to go in manual or auto mode, meaning the Delta controller does have the capability to take over your gas valve for you. Now, what this allows you to do is open and close your gas valve on a 0 to 100% basis. To access these settings, you're going to hold down the set button. Hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, the letter J is going to pop up. This is just our menu screen. Okay, we don't want to change any of these settings until we get to the control setting. Okay, so from here you're going to hit the back button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're going to hit it 4 times. This is going to take you to your control screen. Okay, on this screen, this is going to be your control for your gas valve, whether you want it in manual mode or auto mode. If you're planning to use software or you're a more thorough roaster, we would highly suggest putting it in manual mode. Having it in manual mode allows you to take over with the software where you have a gas slider available to you or a drop-down menu, and you can change the percentage of which the gas valve is open. Okay, and now this is on a 0 to 100% basis. All right, say if you wanted to go in auto mode, you would hit the down arrow twice, take it into PID, okay, click set, and now you would be in auto mode. What auto mode means is these controllers are set by us to emulate kind of a smooth curve, okay? So this is just gonna allow the gas valve to modulate, open and close on its own throughout the roasting process to put out a smooth curve and to get to your desired roast at a good time. Okay, this is pretty much limited control, and you're trying to do some hands-off roasting and don't want to get very precise with things. Okay, what we recommend, go ahead and put that thing back into manual mode. Okay, so to switch in between modes, you use the up and down arrow keys. When you're back to manual, you can click set. All right, from here, we go back to the home screen. You're going to click the set button one more time. And now we're at our home screen. Okay, our home screen is going to be referred to as this screen here, where you can see both temperature values. Okay, so to access your gas valve and to see how open and closed it is, from the home screen, you hit the back button. Okay, you're going to hit the back button 5 times. It's going to take you to your out 1 screen. All right, this out 1 screen is actually how open and closed your gas valve is in real time. Meaning right now, your gas valve is open to 100%. Okay, so you've essentially maxed the machine out. This is as much power as it can put out, and you're getting as much flame and gas to your burners as possible. Okay, say you want to decrease your gas percentage. If you're doing it from the controller, you can use the up and down arrow keys here. Okay, or if you're on software, depending on what software, you either have a drop-down menu or a gas slider value bar on the right or left side of your screen. Okay, but to get these controls via software, you do have to have the controller in manual mode. So always make sure it's in manual mode. A good way to check would be from the home screen, hit the back button, okay, 5 times, go to this out 1 screen. If you're able to manipulate and adjust these values, you know you're in manual mode. Okay, if this number is at a fixed location and you cannot change the percentage with the up or down arrows, then your controller's set to PID mode. You're in auto mode, and it's going to be modulating, opening, closing on its own. All right. So we'll go ahead, we'll take it back up to 100%. We want 100% gas. You're gonna click set one more time, and this takes you to your home screen here, okay? From here, we have a couple other cool features. You have your Alarm 3 output, okay? This Alarm 3 is a safety feature built into the controller for all Primo machines. Currently on this machine, we have it set to 470 degrees. Majority of the time, we tell our customers to put it 5 to 10 degrees above your hottest roast. All this is gonna do is it's gonna automatically shut the burner off in manual mode when it reaches a certain temp. In this case, 470 is the max we wanna get this machine to. So at 470 degrees, the burner is automatically gonna shut off and it will never surpass 470 degrees, okay? To change this value, you're just gonna be using the up and down arrows just like everything before. When it's flashing, you're not set. You wanna set it to 470, click set one more time. This takes you to your home screen, okay? So a couple other things. We're gonna hold down the set button. It's gonna take you to this menu here, okay? If you wanna change from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you can do that here. Once again, up and down arrows. Fahrenheit, Celsius, click set on whichever feature you want turned on, okay? Let's keep cycling through the menu. Okay, and these don't matter, don't change these. These are internal parameters set on the controller to work with the machine. Okay, so this is a screen you're gonna wanna know about, all right? So if you're running on Primo Roastmaster software, you're gonna need this setting to be at the RTU, all right? If you're not running Roastmaster and you're running something like Cropster or Artisan, we're gonna need to change this to ASCII, okay? ASC11, okay? This is what you need for all other software, not Roastmaster, but for Cropster or Artisan, you need to have this in ASCII mode, okay? Once it's set, click set, and you're good to go.